Hello people, today I'm going to show you how to make a map for Half-Life 2. So first you'll need the hammer application. You can get that by browsing the Half-Life 2 files and you'll find it, and it has this logo. Once you get that, you want to create a new game map, as you might call it that. You can call it that if you want to. And there's 4 sections. You've got a camera which you can use. I just use WAS and D to move around, but we haven't placed anything, so we can't really see anything, so there's no point. And you can use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out on any of these. This is just the side, this is the top, this is the front. Right, we're gonna insert a block. Use this tool, and you can choose which text you want. This will add whichever texture you choose. Sorry, I'm having a mind blank. Whichever texture you choose, it'll show up on the block. So I'll choose this one, although it's not that different to the first one. But now we've chosen that, and we've chosen the cube icon, which is there. You want to hold down left mouse and drag, and you'll get the size you want. And then you want to right click it on the square and create the object. And I'm pretty sure you can click enter instead. So you done that? See? Very cool. I'm gonna move it a bit. You don't have to move it. Right. Now what you want to do, this is the entity tool, so we're gonna put the player start, and it's the first entity. It will always be info player start. And if you don't have that for some reason, you just type info underscore player don't start, but I'm pretty sure you will have that. And then you just click on the map anywhere. So there's where my character will spawn when I load up the map, which is pretty cool. And we want to make some walls, so it's not as boring, because we're just going to be staring into the void. And you can do that by clicking this again. And you want to, I'm going to start at the top, and this will mean, depending on where my character is, give me a second. By the way, with this camera thing, you have to have the mouse, the cursor, on this to move around with the arrow keys and WASD. I'm just going to tell you that. So the block tool, you can, once you've clicked that, you can drag and click like we did with the floor. And you should see on all the maps. But it's going to stay the same size as that, the same height as that. You can see that, oh well, you can see that on the side view. And what we can do is just drag that down to make it bigger. And I can use the arrow keys to go upwards. And like that, I have a pretty cool wall, and you have to create object. Remember, you right click to create object, or you can just click enter, I'm pretty sure. Now, to copy something, because I'm too lazy to make another wall, you can hold shift and drag. You will get that eventually. Now, I'm going to control C this, because I'm just going to make this for the other side. There we go. And that's going to say the same size as that and the same height. Very nice. Yeah, we want it to be the same, so we're going to go to the front. We're going to pull it down with left click. To move anything, you use left click. So like if I wanted to use this, left click. That might be pretty basic, but I'd rather tell you than not tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shift and drag this, and then let go. And then you've created tons of walls, which is pretty cool. And then your player can walk around in it once you spawn. Now what we want to do, because if we start up the world, you'll get a void. You have to do this. You don't. You'll just. It's not very. It'll make the game really funny. So we want to go to block, and we want to browse. This is for the textures, remember? And you see this filter down below here. You want to type in sky. You want to go all the way down, and you'll see the sky blocks. It looks like that. I'll show you again. It's like that. You see a purple one. Don't use this one. Just use this one. Or you can do what you want if you know what you're doing. I don't know why you're on this video if you know what you're doing. So you make sure you're on the square, that block, and we can drag, left click and drag over the whole thing, but it will spawn where we don't want it to spawn, and you can adjust that height via the side view. So we want it to not intrude on our where the player starts, and we want to create object, which is pretty cool. So now there'll be a sky, and we won't have any funny glitches. Right. So we'll test that out. Let's just call it blah. And you want to just do normal. And because I do Half-Life maps often, it loads in a small window for me. Pardon me, but you'll have to change that, I'm pretty sure. Because it doesn't load, it'll load the whole game in the big window, so you can change that. If you want to, how I have it, you just go video 800 by 600 and run in window and 4x3. Right, and there you go. You got your first room, which is pretty cool. You can jump around, which is very cool. Now, if you want to add entities, if you want to add weapons that the player can pick up, it's very simple. Well, not simple. I don't know. You can click on this. It kind of looks like a. I don't know what it looks like, a person. And we type in weapon, and I can spawn a. You just click on the map where you want it, and you can see it there. You can place it wherever you want, I'm pretty sure. And now we can add a crossbow in. No, crowbar. The classic crowbar. If I want some ammo for the 357, we can go item 357 large, and then I'll spawn in ammo, which is pretty dope. Now if we load in our game, we will be able to jump around, and we have the 357. Which is pretty cool. Okay, if you want to add an enemy, like a Combine Metro Police person, I'll show you how to do that. So you want to go to the entities tool. You always want to, like, if it's not you, and if it's not a block, then you always want to use an entity tool. That's how I think about it. So we can go NPC, and we want to underscore Metro Police. There we go. And now we can spawn in wherever we can spawn him wherever we like. We can also edit the the rotation of him. So if he wants to, like, I want him to face me when I've started the game. So we can blah 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 blah. So I'm facing over there. So to edit that, we can no. Oh, you just use this rotation thing. You see, he's facing a different way now, and I think I can do that. Very cool. And you can change a lot of these colors, and down here colors. This is not really important right now. Weapons here. I don't want him to have a pistol. I want him to have a stun stick, and you can choose all those weapons. I don't want him to have any manhacks. That's really annoying. And no. So all these are okay. Oh, you want to name him. I usually name it. Oops. I want to name it C1, Combine 1. Right. Now it's named Combine 1. It's just more useful having stuff named. And when we load into the game, we will have a Combine, which is pretty dope. And he will attack us automatically. Dang.
Unit down at 6.
I thought that was pretty cool. To add more blocks. Guys, by the way, I'm not the best at making Half-Life 2 maps. I'm just showing you what I know. And the basics, I guess. So, I'm going to add another block to make it a bit more... don't know. So we want to go to textures, so we can click browse. And we want to get rid of the sky thing that's down here. And we can use any textures at all. Let's use this. And we can place it... we can't place blocks on this bit of the map. We can only place it on here, here, and here. That's why the squares are there. And now we can place a cube there to make it a bit more interesting, I guess. And to edit the height of that, we can click, and we edit for the side view because you can't extend the height on the side view, on the top view. So now we can just click this, and that will, you can see it in the little thing. We've just edited the height, and now that will appear in game, which is pretty cool. And we can place this all around the map. I'm gonna shift and drag, and now I've got 2 of them, and I can edit the size of that. If I click on here, I can make it smaller, as small as I like. And yeah, we can see that in the map. Now we can see that in the map, which is pretty cool. It doesn't look very good because this is supposed to be for a floor, but never mind. Right, to add monsters to your game, let's add, there's not very much monsters, there's only like Metro and Combine and all that, but I think there's like a few monsters. We go NPC, and we want to click this button to see all the NPCs we can choose. Blob, I don't know what that is. Bullseye, Citizen. Oh yeah, we can add a zombie. We can go all the way down and we can add a zombie. You won't have a zombie if you don't have Half-Life episode 2 or 1, I don't think. So, now we have it, we've got that on Zombine, and we're at entities, and we've clicked that. We can just spawn it anywhere on the map, and we can spawn as much as we like, which is pretty cool. So, now, there'll be a ton of zombies. And this guy will try to beat them up with a stun stick. Which is pretty cool. And what else can I show you guys? This really confused me. This took me so long to do, so I think I'll be able to show you, if you don't want the Metro Police to attack you, like, they won't attack you at all, so I want to put a few Metro Police down, or I can just delete these zombies. Gosh damn it. Right. If you don't want the Metro Police to attack you at all, and be like, well, not nice to you, but like, push you away if you get close to them, you want to do ENV Global, and you want to click that, and you can place it anywhere on the map, and you want to double click it on the camera screen, and remember you use the arrow keys and WSD to move around. I think you'll get used to it. You want to double click this, and you'll see the name. You'll be in this block's like information panel, so we can just name it anything we want. I'm gonna name it, it's good to name things, gut. Let's name it that. And initial state on. You want this on if you want this to work. Global state. And if you don't want, there's a ton of them here. But I choose this one because you have to choose this one, sorry, if you don't want the Metro Police to attack you. I'm pretty sure. And flags set to initial state. Okay, cool. You click apply a few times. You don't have to click it a few times, just apply once. And exit out of the thing. I didn't teach you, to exit out of the thing, you want to click escape. No, you just want to click the X. Sorry. Now, you want to click the combine, and you have to do this to every combine unless you've copy and pasted one. So you want it to make him not attack. You want to add a output, and you want to wait a second. My output named. Okay, you don't have to, but like, I'm just gonna do something. Sorry. Dang. Sorry. Undamaged gut. This is the global thing you wanted to turn off. And that means if you attack this combine guy, he will become a criminal of City 17 or whatever map you want, and he will attack you. He'll try to attack you. Because yeah, so you don't have to put any subjects in here. You just have to put thingy bobbies, and the Metro Police are already like linked to the ENV Global. Now we're gonna shift, and you can drag, and that will make a duplicate of both the two, and they'll have the same name, I'm pretty sure, yeah, and they'll follow the same ENV Global. Very cool. So now they won't attack you unless you attack them. I'm gonna give this guy a pistol. To give this guy a pistol, we're gonna go stun stick. I'm gonna go down to weapons, and we're gonna change it. Let's give him the pistol. And we want to click this button up here. Sorry, the weird looking button. I'm gonna click space to skip the stupid, not stupid. Okay, see, these guys want to attack you now, which is pretty cool. Unless you attack them, and they'll push you away. And now they attack you, if you attack them, which is pretty cool. That's all I can show you now. If you want any more tutorials, well, like the video and tell me what you want to learn, and I'll see if I know how to do it. But that's all I know how to do. Well, not all I know, but it doesn't matter. See you. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something from this. Bye.